Olá, família. A gente está aqui para explicar para vocês um pouco mais sobre o Retiro Líderes em Serviço do Amor. A gente vai falar em inglês, que vai ficar mais fácil e autêntico para o Oren se expressar junto com a gente.
So, welcome everybody, and we want to share with you what is the proposition of Leaders in Service of Love. Leaders in Service of Love is for people who really want to take the culture that we are learning in Wild Body of Love and want to transmit it to the world. It doesn't have to be to transmit it in retreats like we do. You can transmit it in your high-tech company, with your children, with your neighbors. But it's really about taking these principles, this language, and bring it out to the world. And when you do that in service of love, leaders in service of love, you start exercising power, life power, power of making decisions, of creating an impact in the world. So a big part of our research in our life that we invite you also to have in this retreat is how to share power in service of love and not in service of the ego, because many people just want to harvest power in service of their wounded ego. And this is a very, very settled place that requires a lot of presence, constant self-questioning, and dynamics with other people that have power, that can give you feedback, that can, hold you to your shadows. And this is a little bit of what we explore there, inviting you to transform from a person who kind of wants to receive and learn to a person who starts giving, transbording love, and really sharing your special gift in the world. Okush, like, who do you feel this retreat is for? When we are calling leaders in the service of love, who are we calling?
Yes, so actually, instead of maybe ask who are we calling, we can check if we have the call. So we're calling for those who have the call, an inner call. And the main practice is actually about being in our present while we're allowing our vulnerability to step forward, and how to stay connected to the heart, and how to stay connected to our present being, to our a unique soul vibration while we are walking on earth. There is an ancient saying that say that long time ago we used to walk on the earth. Today we're walking on our feet. So we want to learn again how to walk again on the earth, how to serve as humanity, earth once again, and how to serve the heart and the culture that they want to bring the heart to the front in order to have a meaningful life.
And the key place for that is to connect to our essence. And to connect to our essence, we need to know how to be in verticality. And that's the main jump that we are inviting you guys, because when you do the Wild Body of Love, it's a retreat of a new culture, of a new language, of a lot of new ways of being in the world, putting your limits, communicating your needs. And now, in service of love, we are inviting you to not be so using the tools of communication for showing this horizontality, but actually in service of a divine or of connection of verticality, going out of our ego and really being able to surrender to mystery. And that's something that we cannot teach anybody, actually. We can just propose experience, as you know, guys, in the Wild Body of Love. But now we want to go deeper with this vocabulary to investigate what is to be in verticality, what is to surrender deeply, totally to the mystery, and receive the gifts when I'm connect to my soul, to the soul of everything, and then I can be a really, really good and need leader in this world, because the leaders that we have nowadays are
not a good example,
not so vertical, and that's what our research. So it's not so much about learning new techniques. It's more about being, but being really deep presence with the support of a group. We are invoking people who have maturity, who really wants to go deeper and hold the space to each other, to dive into our own shadows and the place that we need to improve, but also recreate a new tribe and culture together.
And also learning and remembering that when you step into service, when you say, there are problems I see in the world, and I want to create a positive impact, you naturally are going to receive also criticism. People maybe will not agree with you. There will be, it's the easiest to criticize the people who are actually doing things. So one part of the willingness to step into leadership is also the willingness to meet my wounds, to meet my fears, and walk together with my fears forward and not be held back by my fears and my traumas. We don't want to re-traumatize, but we also want to keep on moving forward and moving forward as a collective. How can we move forward together? How can we build these dynamics of sharing power?
Our coach wants to say something to finish?
I actually super excited because I already start to feel the group vibration, and I feel that we're gonna bring something unique,
really,
something that will be very authentic, and that will bring meaning to our daily life. Because big things starting in the small actions in our daily life. And my prayer is that this process, this way, this space that we are kind of building together will serve love in the highest and the deepest way.
So I just want to say that if you want to come and work on your own traumas and therapeutic process, and you want to kind of have a place where you're held and nourished and loved, maybe this retreat is not the best place for you. Okay. If you want like a manual of A, B, C, D, how to teach a group of people, maybe this is not the exact retreat for you. But if you are willing to really receive the essence of questioning yourself and putting yourself in the service of love, if you are willing to look at your shadows
and connect deeper with whom you are, because to put yourself in service is not working if you don't really connect to your core, to your essence, to your truth. And that's the proposition of the retreat.
Yeah.
So if you don't have so much clarity, the retreat is going to help you to open yourself actually to meet the depths of yourself. So then from this place you can flourish and actually manifest more clearly what is it in which format.
And
it's a consequence of connecting to your essence.
And you can be a leader in service of love as a gardener. You can be a leader in the service of love as a parent, as a partner, as a business person, as a teacher, as a healer. So it's really not about, will I get clarity about my life purpose? It's not about that. You will have...
Sorry,
go for it.
I want to jump to your wise words. It's really about being and feeling the commitment to our soul. So all what Ron just said and Raquel shared before, it's really about, do I feel that I want to live my life committed to my soul purpose as a journey, not as a goal that I need to reach somewhere, as a way of life.
Then every time you will discover another layer of this purpose.
Yes.
It's an ongoing process.
So if you feel this calling and you have a lot of energy and you want to learn how to practice it and share it, welcome. Get in touch with us.
Join us.